Hello, today I'll be interviewing one of the people who joined in from the Homestead Act. Let's get their opinions on the Homestead Act and how they have lived on their land. How do you view your farm? I view my farm as the last piece of the old untamed land before our nation. This piece of land is wild and untamed. My farm is great and all, but I do wish it was bigger. It would allow me to be able to plant more crops and to make more of an income. In fact, I came from a rural area to be able to expand my farm more. How long do you have to stay on your farm? In the Homestead Act they passed, it told us to stay on our farm and farm it for 5 years. I do not mind staying on this farm for that long. It is rough to grow crops on it, but it's a living. How much was the land? We had to pay $10 for our plot, which is a bargain for how much land they gave us. Usually you'd have to be pretty wealthy to have this many acres of land. How much land did the Homestead Act give you? We were given 160 acres with conditions applied. It's not all perfect though. The land comes with its challenges. What challenges have you had to face with the land that was given to you? One of the challenges has been the lack of water. It's been hard for our crops to grow, meaning that my family cannot earn much of an income. Another problem is the constant heat. The heat is making some of my animals sick when they go out to eat and graze. I have a friend that went to Iowa. He has more well-watered places than us, and it makes it hard to homestead our plot or keep our part of the deal. We have also struggled with the problems of pests eating our crops. It has caused us to replant our crops during mid-season. This is unwanted. What would happen to your land if you were to die? My wife and kids would inherit the land for the rest of the time that we have to farm and live on it. I pray they can run it properly if I'm gone. What are your opinions on the destruction of the land? Since the Homestead Act has happened, vegetation and soil have been slowly ruined. How do you feel about this? My opinion is that this is a negative event that has to happen. How are we expected to farm and produce our crops without disturbing the soil? It has to happen. Soil being left to erosion is bad, but we cannot help that. We have to farm and make a living. Our animals have to eat as well. They live off grazing the land. That's how nature works. Farmers cannot help that our livestock have to eat from the land. Overall, how do you feel about the Homestead Act? I think the Homestead Act has its good and bad sides. On the good side, it has led to many families owning land. It has helped the poor to have some entitlement to a plot of land as long as they keep their end. It has let people make an income and sparked a want to explore in other people's hearts. On the bad side, it has caused damage to the land. The conditions are harsh for some of us to keep our end of the act. Some people have it better than others. Overall, the Homestead Act has had a positive effect on the people of the nation.